Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farid Hamidi bin Wahab. I am student under program Bachelor of Technology Management, Technology Innovation with MI. Okay, so today I will explain about my research with the title The Effective Roles of Cloud Drive Towards Paperless Habits Among Growing Society. So first of all, cloud drive occurs when data and programs are stored and accessed through the internet, then your computer hard disk. It is a web-based service that provides remote storage space. Meanwhile, the paperless habits is a working environment with minimal amount of paper usage. Okay, so next, cloud drive can be initial step in digital transformation. However, cloud drive is a new thing in this world. Not every people have learned how to access it, how to use it. Besides, cloud storage can become costly to the user because some of the cloud provider offer variety of plan subscription. Okay, so next, for the research question, firstly, is there any correlation between the effective roles of cloud drive variables? Secondly, is there any relationship between effective roles of cloud drive and paperless habits among growing society? Is there the most important variable that affect the paperless habits among growing society? Is there a dominant independent variable in this study? So the research objective can become to analyze the correlation between the effective roles of cloud drive variables, to examine the relationship between the effective roles of cloud drive and paperless habits among growing society, to test the most important cloud drive variable on the paperless habits among growing society, and lastly to determine the most dominant independent variables for the study. Okay, so there are 4 independent variables for this study, which are document retention, performance monitoring, data security, and data governance. Meanwhile, for the dependent variables, it is paperless habits. So based on the research framework, there are 4 hypotheses, which is firstly, there is a significant relationship between document retention and paperless habits among growing society. Secondly, there is a significant relationship between performance monitoring and paperless habits among growing society. Thirdly, there is a significant relationship between data security and paperless habits among growing society. And lastly, there is a significant relationship between data governance and paperless habits among growing society. So next, for the research methodology, this research is using quantitative method. Next, the location of this research is at UTM Malacca. So the respondents are among UTM students and staff. So the research is using questionnaire method for the data sampling. In order to determine the answer for the research objective and hypothesis, SPSS software has been used. Okay. For data analysis, it is include descriptive analysis for demographic, normality test, reliability test, and correlation and regression. Okay, for demographic analysis, the sample size or number of respondents are 156. So their profile will divided into 5 main categories, which are age, gender, ethnicity, occupation, and usage of cloud drive. Okay, from the data, majority of the respondents are age 22 years old and below, with 67.9%. For the gender, 62.2% of the respondents are female. Next, majority of the respondents are Malay, and followed by Chinese, Indian, and others. Okay, next, most of the respondents are students. And lastly, 81.4% of the respondents are using cloud drive in their daily routine. Okay, so firstly, next is secureness and kurtosis. The data for secureness and kurtosis value are within the range of normal distribution, which is range of -2 to 2. For reliability, I can say all the variables are acceptable because the Cronbach alpha is around 0.7 and 0.6. So according to He et al., a value of 0.7 is commonly agreed and acceptable. Meanwhile, value as low as 0.6 may be acceptable for exploratory research. Next is for correlation. The strength of relationship can be determined through the Pearson correlation R. According to Moore et al., R is always between -1 and +1. Next for the regression, it shows 40.5% or R squared of the independent variables data can explain the dependent variables. Meanwhile, performance monitoring and data governance are significant because the value is lower than 0.05. Next for research objective achievement. As I said before, there are 4 research objectives for this study, and all of the objectives are achieved. For the first objective, according to correlation table, the correlation table and correlation strength, the value is higher than 0.5, so it is large strength of correlation. This is because 91% of the respondents are students, so they know how to relate the relationship by answering the questionnaire. Secondly, it shows 40.5% or R square of the independent variable data can explain the dependent variables, and there are 2 variables that have t-value lower than 0.05. This is because the majority of the respondents are age 22 and below, so they answer the questionnaire based on their concern and their knowledge. Third objective, the higher the t-value, the higher the confidence in the coefficient ability to forecast. So the most important independent variable is data governance, because the p-value is the lowest, 0.005. This is because 81.4% of the respondents are using Cloud Drive in their daily routines as a student and employees. And lastly, the fourth research objective is also achieved. The most dominant variables is also data governance, which this is because it has the highest t-value, the lowest t-value. So this is because the majority of the respondents are female, so the female know how to organize their daily works and their daily routine. So for research hypothesis achievement, 2 hypotheses are accepted, meanwhile the other 2 is not accepted. The first hypothesis is not accepted because the t-value is higher than 0.05, which is 0.830. So because the majority of respondents are students, and maybe they have different opinions in answering the questionnaire. Meanwhile, for second hypothesis is accepted because the t-value is lower than 0.05, which is 0.013. However, hypothesis number 3 is not accepted because the t-value is higher than 0.05. And hypothesis number 4, it is accepted because the t-value is lower than 0.05. So contribution of the result for knowledge. Body of knowledge refers to a full system in which all professions, academics, and scientists. So the most dominant variables will be data governance, and get to know the dominant variables will help to give knowledge about the Cloud Drive. For industry, this research can give implementation towards data governance and performance monitoring. Limitation of the study. The risk limitation is sample size, which is not achieve the target, lack of available and reliable data, lack of previous studies. So recommendation for future direction, researchers need to find the reliable respondents and get bigger sample. researchers need to find a better way in order to collect reliable data. Researchers also can construct this study in a new context, like change the location and sample size, of course. Okay, so for the conclusion, this research managed to achieve all the research objectives. However, there are two hypotheses were not accepted since the significant value or t-value is higher than 0.05. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you so much.